Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the channel, and I am here to talk about the first of, I believe, 4 NFL games I'll be covering here today. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 games. But first game we're here to talk about is the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Los Angeles Rams 33 to 26, I believe the final score was. And it didn't look good in the first half for the Eagles, man. And it was like 26-7 in the third quarter. I believe they scored like 26 unanswered points. Just a complete collapse by the Los Angeles Rams. The defense just absolutely collapsed. Their special teams had 2 chances to kick field goals there in the fourth quarter. Got blocked both times. The Eagles scored 26 unanswered points. Just an unbelievable team effort. The third and fourth down stops, the multiple blocked field goals, the passing game wake up. Despite lots of line injuries, woke up in the second half. Jalen Hurts looked like shit in the first half. The officiating wasn't great. You know, with the taunting calls, especially that one on Puka Puka Puka, was a terrible one. There was, I think, a missed pass interference. So, but yeah, the refs weren't great today. Puka gets flagged for that taunting for celebrating after a first down. Come on, man. It's just a little flex on him. And that's a penalty? Come on, no fun league. Can't even do a little flex. Are you kidding me? NFL no fun league. Man, the Philly officials tried to replay assist to screw the Rams on. Instead, they manufacture a fake unsportsmanlike on Puka just for the penalty. But yeah, and the first half just did not look good. Like, in the first half, the Eagles' offense looked broken. Like, there was a lack of blocking tight end / receiver. Ineffective lack of motion and shifts. Fullback hurt in the opening game. Hurts not keeping the RPO enough. Lane Johnson got hurt. Just repetitive, easy routes. But they fixed it in the second half. We'll just see if they can do that in full games going forward. Yeah, they had -1 net passing yards in the first half at home. It was just an awful first half. Like, Jalen Hurts had just looked regressed so much over the last year. Anything over 10 yards just looked uncomfortable in the first half. They finally aired the ball out in the second half. But once again, the tush push, the no false start. Another false start, tush push, and leads to a touchdown. Amazing football, folks. And Eagles fans will claim you're just salty because the Eagles do it so good. Man, I wish my team could just false start and get an even bigger advantage. I wish my team could get a false start. Like that with the right guard moving. Now look. So I don't mind the tush push. At this point, if you're not going to call false starts, just get banned or something, dude. Just take the fucking play out. Like, this shit is getting to a point. It's like that every time they run that play. Not to mention, there's no more neutral zone anymore when they run the tush push. Like, they're in the fucking neutral zone. They had a clear false start on that first tush push before the touchdown one. And the officials missed it. This was after the NFL said they'd be careful calling it this week. The officials clearly can't call the tush push correctly, so for that reason, I guess it should be banned. If you're not going to call it, ban it. If you're already going to call the tush push, okay, you can keep it, fine. But I saw it live clear as day, so did everyone else. Tired of this excuse. But man, it's so hard to see in live play. Yeah, I'm watching on my couch, and I can see it live clear as day. So did everyone else. If you keep embarrassing the refs and the league, it will be banned at some point. Jalen Hurts in the first half was just a tush push merchant with no arm. But all of a sudden, he wakes up in the second half and just absolutely cooks in the second half of this ball game. I think in the third quarter he had like 130 passing yards alone in this game. Like, he was great in the second half. Just the Eagles' offense as a whole just woke up. I don't know how many yards Jalen Hurts had at halftime. I forgot, but he had a lot in the second half. Fuck this. But you gotta give credit to the special teams as well, blocking 2 field goals. You also gotta give credit to that Eagles defense with key stops when they needed them, and the special teams. Credit to everybody all around, man. Jalen Hurts ended up 21 of 32, 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and we're not going to count that Mickey tush push. So 3 touchdowns. All 3 his first 3 passing touchdowns of the season, all 3 of them in the second half. So you gotta give credit, man. He was 18 of 28 when he was trailing. And he completed 7 of his 9 passes over 10 air yards. I'm not going to say his game shows that he's a top 5 quarterback, because he ain't no top 5 quarterback, that's for sure. But I'll give credit for the second half. Great play calling in the second half, also from Patullo. 17 to 24, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. So 204 yards come in the second half. So they didn't quit. And he had, in the second half, 7 to 9 passes for 10 plus air yards in the second half. So credit there, I guess, for Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley didn't have a good day. 18 runs, 46 yards. He ran wild against the Rams last year. Didn't have that type of game. Today, 18 runs, 46 yards. A.J. Brown, 6 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 8 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown, and Goddard, 1 catch, 33 yards, and a touchdown. They done a really good job getting A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goddard involved. The defense really stepped up in the second half. Jordan Davis had a sack and a kick return touchdown. Zach Bond had an interception. They had 1 sack, 2 blocked kicks, and an interception. And the Eagles improved to 3-0. The Rams freaking had them, man. They had them. And they just let it get away at 26-7. The Eagles had a total of 7 in the first quarter, 14 in the third quarter, and 12 in the fourth quarter. For the Rams, they dropped to 2-1. They had 10 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, none there in that key fourth quarter. Just didn't do anything, man. I mean, they had their chances to make some field goals, but they got them blocked both times, so special teams needs to be better. But the defense also just collapsed. Allowed 26 points in the second half. Gotta be better. Thought their defense played well in the first half. Second half, no bueno, man. No bueno. Looked terrible out there. For Matthew Stafford, 19 of 33. Excuse me. He was 19 of 33, 196 yards. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception today from Matthew Stafford. Not exactly a great game from him. I don't know. Stafford just kind of looked off in this one throughout the game. Higbee, Allen, Parkinson at tight end providing nothing. Higbee just looks older and they're just mediocre at the tight end spot. Stafford just looked off, and they had a 26-7 lead in the second half and blew it. They also let Philly block 2, not 1, but 2 field goals. You can't place any blame on the refs. Do I think the refs were great in this game? No. But Jalen Hurts passed for as many yards in the second half as Matthew Stafford did the entire game. He didn't play well, man. He was just off. But your defense you scored 26 and then you give up 26 unanswered. It's just unacceptable, man. Gotta be better. Matthew Stafford needs to play better. What the fuck is happening? Oh, fuck this shit. Kyron Williams, 20 runs, 94 yards, 4.7 a carry. Blake Corum, 8 runs, 53 yards, 6.6 a carry. Great game from Blake Corum. Backup running back there. Puka. 11 receptions, 112 yards. Devontae Adams, 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. One he might have pushed off on, but still a touchdown at the end of the day. Kyron Williams, 2 catches, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, dude, you're getting nothing from these tight ends. Like, Allen, 1 catch, 3 yards. Higbee, no catches. That's like 2 games he's not done anything. Parkinson, nothing. They need to get more from the tight end spot. I thought their defense played well for the first half, like Bryce Young, Byron Young, Jared Verse, McCullough, Ford each had 4 sacks, but I think most of that was in the first. I'm pretty sure most of that was in the first half, if not all of it. They didn't really get much pressure in the second half. Cardi was 4 for 6 on field goals. I made red bottoms. These is buddy shoes. Cardi B here, 4 for 6. But the last two field goals getting blocked. And the Rams dropped to 2-1, but this was a hell of a game, dude. Especially in the second half. First half, you know, and start of that third quarter was an ass whooping, but the Eagles made an exciting game there towards the end. 33-26, Eagles win. Really, the differences was Eagles offense comes alive, made key stops when they needed to, and blocked the 2 kicks there at the end. So yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.